All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shema, Kakadash. Dub honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim out there pushing the word of sincerity and in truth. Yeah, I just want to do this lesson, dealing in regards to Esau, the thief by nature. I had I was listening to the news, they were speaking about how millions of antiquities, antiques, art, whether it's busts, reliefs, different artifacts were seized from the Metropolitan Art Museum in New York, and they was basically just dialoguing about how Esau, they didn't use the terminology Esau, we know that, I'm just using it in our lingo, spiritual lingo, of course, biblical lingo, but they was basically speaking about how, do we, really, in so many words, condemn them for their actions, because they said it was basically, they used it on a public platform for sharing, and, it was a benefit to observers in the culture. But see, that's the mindset of Esau. Esau likes to still, rob the world and twist and manipulate the narrative and make it seem like he did it for the benefit of all people. No, it's for the benefit of you. You're the one that generate billions of dollars through these different museums as well as these different zoos. Everything that Esau has is, his hand towards. It's to generate revenue. John 10:10, the scripture speak about how the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. It even speaks about Esau through his great traffic, because he likes to steal nations. The scripture speak about how he robs nations. He'll steal a nation and he'll keep them in his dwelling quarters. He steal the animals. He'll steal property. You have this term asset forfeiture. Seizing your assets and things of that nature. If it's not registered, this devil, he has hella reserves of gold, silver, diamonds, and these are things he didn't just fall into. All right, he didn't just fall into your abandoned wasteland that was full of rubies, and precious stones. He destroyed the nations that actually lived in these different dwelling quarters. He removed these individuals from their landmarks, and he plowed the land, man. Look at the gold rushes here in Georgia. They have in Commandalunica, there was a gold rush here. You know about the California gold rushes, all these different wars that took place to seize as much of these as resources as possible. And it doesn't stop there. Livestock, land, like I said, scriptures speak about, how Esau will oppress a man, in his heritage. And he'll get to the point where he'll steal your nationality, man. That's how we know that Esau, the so-called white man, is the devil. All right. All nations have done nefarious acts against the Israelites, you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But this devil himself has, took the helm, all right, of wickedness and skyrocketed onto a whole nother stratosphere, man. Hey, like with the different spheres, you have the atmosphere, stratosphere, ionosphere. I think it's mesosphere. He's at the pinnacle. All right, the scriptures speak about how he sits in the seat of the Most High. Whitewashing the images. Tells you that in the book of Maccabees. So that's all we're gonna get out of this devil is just wickedness, man. That's why this, which is a topic for another time about the queen dropping dead. But that's more more of judgment that's touching this devil's front door, and it's not going to lighten up on this man. The Most High is going to keep bringing this man down. The scriptures speak about how Satan as lightning fell from earth, meaning he fell from his rulership, man. And everything, when he falls, guess what? Everything that he stole, unrighteous gains gotten by deceit, is going to be possessed to those that is rightful owners, man, which is the Israelites, because the world was made for our sakes. The Most High, when When the angels cultivated the world, all right, when they created the world and they established it, in those thousands of years, they didn't reserve it for the so-called white man. All right, it was for the children of the Most High. All right, the angels of the Most High. They got the blueprint directly from the supreme source, which is Yahweh. They created and designed the world to be ruled over by Israelites. How is that hard to understand? Like, you have these different companies, right? You have Walmart, right? Walmart would take a plot of land and they'll dig and cultivate it and they'll build it up, and it's designed for Walmart. All right, the owners, they'll put a GM, they'll have a manager, they'll put a supervisor, they'll put these different individuals in position, but that is property of Walmart. That's like, just imagine in the middle of their construction, right when they finish, I have my own grocery store. All these are Publix. You have Publix 18-wheelers, 53-footers start to back in and start putting Publix products on the shelves. They're gonna be like, yo, what the hell is wrong with these people, man? But that's the devil, man. And that's why the scriptures speak about the saints shall take the kingdom. And it really is to reclaim, spiritually. Because we're going to get back all the things that's owed unto us, man. This devil has been ruling for thousands of years. Of course, it's really been since 1492. Well, really prior to that, you had the Renaissance, all right? But the 1400s, late 1300s, but this devil, he had his run in Rome. He had his run in Greece. So he had a pretty long sprint destroying the world, putting his face and putting his stamp on the world, man. So, Job 9:24, that prophecy has been fulfilled, about the earth being given into the hand of the wicked. This devil has put his power, all over the world, all right, through the power of his hand, his which is really the influence too, because when you go into religion, when you go into politics, when you go into any of these things, it's sourced through the devil. When you have to go through these different universities, a lot of these individuals, and I know of individuals, these heathens, Ethiopians and stuff like that. A lot of them come to even Atlanta. I actually talked to some of them, like, damn, why y'all actually move out here? Yeah, because of the colleges out here. You see, so a lot of these heathens actually go, as well as majority of people. Jake too. Go to Esau, as it is written, you shall go to your enemy for the one of all things. These people go to these universities in order to, get skills, get these qualifications. Oh yeah, I went to Cambridge, or I went to Yale, I went to Princeton, I went to Harvard, I went to Spelman. I went to Orange County, whatever. I think that's the name. Orange County. It's an actual college. The actual movie, Orange County. I think it was it Princeton? I forget. The actual school that was in Orange County, the actual movie. But nonetheless, Duke University. I went to these different colleges in order to get my certification, so it could be good on paper. So majority of these individuals, have to run to this man, and that's all deliberately by design, so that his influence could stay prosperous, man. And that's why, like I said, when the scriptures speak about the saints shall take the kingdom, we got to take this devil down by force, man, because he's not gonna just give up the throne. All right, he took the throne, so why would he just give it up peacefully? You got these jakes that's in that peaceful protest mentality, thinking they're gonna get results. The only way to get results is through violence. All right, spirit. That's why when the scriptures speak about Yahweh Shah making his return, he's gonna wear many crowns on his head. Because what? He's gonna take down a lot of authoritarians, man. Emperors, prime ministers, which modern day emperors and kings and things of that nature is these prime ministers and presidents or what have you, And he's gonna take it down by violence. The only way to basically put peace on earth It's through war. All right. Scriptures speak about there is no peace unto the wicked, you know. So we're not looking to, come to grips with how this devil, conducts himself and just agree to disagree. Nah, there's not no agree to disagree. This devil has brought everything to our front porch. Like I said, he oppressed us, he oppressed our women. But you know how Eve is. That's a topic for itself. But hey, that's the byproduct of this devil. Children, our land, food. Our food is oppressed, man. That's why when you eat it, you be stressed out and you get demons on you right when right when it start going down your esophagus. Your whole spirit just changes, man. It's a lot of things that have to be cleaned up, and it's going to be cleaned up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. But I wanted to actually just speak on the situation with the Met, just showing you more of, fact indeed, this man has run amok all over the planet Earth, and it's only going to get worse and worse, until the Israelites are in rulership. But we're going to see things go down. The scriptures speak about, how, in Ezra's, how righteousness cannot be established unless basically wickedness is uprooted. So we have to uproot this devil. Scriptures speak about that also in Ecclesiastes. Everything is for a time and a season. And this is the time for the fall of the Edomites, man. So I want to end by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Shema, Shah, Shem, Hakodash. Double honor to the apostle and elders, great millstone. Shalom, Akim.